So, like, I don't know, because I'm a socialist and I believe that we should have working class political parties that represent us. So, just want to throw out that I'm voting for Gloria La Riva. She is the candidate for Party for Socialism and Liberation, PSL. And I'm not saying like I think she's going to win it or anything, but we need to start building up uh, third parties, basically. And then there's all this other stuff like mutual aid, community defense. There's like getting involved in tenant organizations, trying to deal with this eviction crisis. There's like all sorts of obviously there's a huge protest movement going on. There's contributing to bail funds. There's like all this organizing people can be doing.
Yeah,
Just working class solidarity, basically solidarity with oppressed
yeah,
people. There's like you can get involved in starting a union. You can, if you have a union, you can do go on strike. You can do all sorts of civil disobedience. I think I mentioned, but like there's so much you can do and like that's outside of the system, and the system
yeah,
doesn't represent us. So like I don't know, people are just still like this will be my fifth presidential election that I'm voting in, and people are still just like vote for the one that's less evil, and I'm like which one is fucking less evil? I can't tell. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah,
exactly. And that's what I was gonna mention earlier is like with everything that I mentioned of like how catastrophic everything is becoming slash has been for a while,
yeah,
and like how very little difference there is between like the actual
records and policies.
outcomes,
Yeah,
yeah, records and policies and outcomes of like, Republicans versus Democrats. We
yeah,
just need to be doing other things other than like relying on these dudes.
yeah,
So yeah, all the things you mentioned, just like trying to get involved in your local communities, and trying to like make systematic
there you
change.
go.
Is really struggling.
It's almost like
Even like within like your workplaces
yeah,
and things like that, just like trying to do things within like the capacity that you have, and like you said, like trying to organize in a way um that is actually beneficial to
yeah,
what the people need.
and it's like kind of like build the society that you want. Like that's what mutual aid is about. Um, and in terms of labor, like, we haven't had a very strong labor movement in the US. It's been decimated by neoliberalism, but like workers have to realize their power. Like workers create all wealth. So when you withhold your labor, go on strike, like you bring the capitalist system to its knees. So just remember your power and solidarity with other workers, obviously oppressed people as well. Like, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just going on a tangent here, but
And we'll talk about this more in the future, but go to therapy. And if you can't afford to go to therapy, we'll talk about some
yeah,
options.
there's also free therapy out there. There's a lot of good sources. Um,
Because I'm sure that this podcast stressed you out, and I'm sure you're already stressed out, and I'm
I'm
sure that
I'm
everything
stressed
that's
out.
happening right now. I'm stressing Matt out, and that's stressing me
Yeah.
out.
Oh my God. Yeah, this went on for a while, but yeah. Should we wrap it up soon?
Yeah, so
So we don't have all
what,
the
what
answers. We're not telling you how to vote. Like fucking, I don't know.
yeah,
Why are you listening
basically
to
we're
us?
just
Just kidding.
yeah, like if you don't want to vote for
Why the f
no, why'd you come here? Um no, we're just two
We're just two
concerned
schmucks.
citizens.
Yeah.
No, schmuck. Um
But
yeah,
yeah,
we're just trying to like provide information, have a conversation about
about this American left.
everything
It's just like
about
this.
this American fucking left.